This thing.
My dad's like a coconut.
You know those white people where they for some reason like their dick, not that I've seen it, but I have kind of.
Yeah.
Their dick and balls gets kind of brown.
No, I don't know that. You fucking
You ever
homo.
seen that?
No, I bet you've seen it a bunch, dude. I like how he's like, I haven't seen it. But I'm just gonna say the gayest thing of all time.
I know this exists, but I have never seen
that's a
anything
thing.
like this.
You know that's a thing.
Are you talking about your own cock? You could just say
Okay,
that.
for
bud.
example, there's some white women out there where they don't have the pink pussy. They got kind of, it gets a little brown down there.
Yeah, my
It's
balls
strange.
are brown, brother.
What happened? What is going on down there where people's taints and shit just kind of turns like a shit color?
I don't know, dude. I don't think about it.
I thought
a
you
lot.
would.
I don't think about cock a lot, dude.
I would have assumed John knew as well. I don't know.
No, I don't follow that.
You ever seen porn? Like where
No,
a white
dude.
chick just has kind of like a miscolored pussy?
I think it's like a freckle kind of thing where it's
Yeah.
like a pigmentation. It's just like genetics.
Everyone's got a
random.
huge. Well, your elbows are darker than your fucking.
Yeah, all that type
You
of
know
shit.
what I mean? Maybe it's like thick skin. Your thick skin's dark.
Anyway.
Your cock and balls are brown.
You guys ever have a day where you sit around thinking about like really embarrassing things you've said on accident to people? Like have you ever had a moment where you forget you're talking to somebody that you're not supposed to talk to a certain way, like you're and you just have an embarrassing moment? Like I remember when I was working on this the movie at the end, the last day, we all got kind of drunk to celebrate, and I made friends with this crew member throughout the time. We were talking a lot of shit together. And I was kind of drunk, and he was leaving. I went over to his car, and I said bye to him. We were like, yeah, let's hang out, get a drink sometime or whatever.
Yeah,
and I was drunk enough, and when I said bye to him, I was like, all right, love you. And I told this guy that I knew for like a month that I loved him. I was thinking about that all day for some fucking reason. All fucking day. You guys ever
didn't
had
say
that?
it back?
Trying to think.
No, that's why I was like, I walked away like, fucking idiot. Idiot.
The closest thing that I can remember is you were here for mine. Actually, you were there. Is we were leaving Astro, and a couple of cops were walking out into the parking lot.
Yeah.
And they just gave like the most warm like wave, like hey, and I was just like, hey guys, and then like very quickly it was like there's two other cops behind me that they were talking to.
Yeah.
And Devan saw it happen too, and he was just like, you fucking idiot.
They handcuff you and blow your brains
He's
out.
like, why would the cops be talking to you like that?
Out of nowhere, the LAPD just turns into like a local Mayberry like sheriff. Howdy, Joey.
I was still pretty new to LA, so I was like, the LAPD kicks ass.
Yeah, LAPD's like, how the bomb threats going, brother?
Yeah.
You never had any one of those, John? That's every day for you, huh? Your whole every waking minute's an embarrassment.
Sometimes I say shit that's out of line at the bar. I get pretty up
You
there.
talk
though.
pretty crazy to people at that bar. I
dude,
gotta say.
God, what was I was saying? Like, I kept talking about how this kid made a joke about how like I was at he's like, yo, I know you were at January 6th, and I was like, no, if I was at January 6th, buddy, you'd be in a camp. And he was like Mexican.
Wow.
He thought it was really funny. He's a close homie.
Okay.
There's two Latino guys I was talking to, and they thought it was hilarious. But I was like, damn, I could just say shit like that now. It's cool.
On the way here, John got a phone call. He answered on his speakerphone in his car, and it was another one of these like paralyzed, disabled dudes, like borderline homeless guys that comes in all the
From
time.
the bar. You just getting numbers from? You just get their...
He's
Wow.
built
They're my cat
relationships.
peelers,
He's got like close relationships with them, and this dude's like, he's like, "Hi, John. Can I get access to my locker?" And John's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Like, fucking, I just left, and I'm gonna be gone in Joshua Tree for until like Thursday, dude." And the guy's like, I kind of need my stuff.
In the back of your...
So they were throwing all the shit out of the homeless shelter he lived in. So I took all of his shit and I'm holding it in my room. I've been holding my room for like a month. There's a giant bag of homeless guy's shit. And like, I need to give him his shit back, but it's so heavy, and the only way it takes forever to get it to my fucking car because it's so fucking big and heavy. And then like he just got Section 8, so like, and I'm just super happy. Like
They gave him housing, but at the end of the call, John goes, "Okay, buddy, like I gotta go. Like I love you." But then the guy,
I love you.
Like I almost started tearing up, kind of, because it was so sweet. He said it back to John.
He said it back?
Yeah, I always tell him that I love him because I was like, he got out of prison 5 years ago. He's very old, and I don't think anyone says that to him.
Right.
His brother died recently, and that was the last member of his family. And he's been homeless and been on the streets. So I'm like, I may be the only guy who says like, I remember,
Sure.
I remember when I volunteered with homeless people back in the day when I was in high school. Like they would tell us like, hey, talk to them because they don't get talked to a lot.
Yeah. I'm a big believer in telling people I love you if you, if you feel it.
I feel it. Yeah, I feel
say it all the time.
I say it to everyone I love. Even people, even sometimes a crew member I've known for 2 weeks.
But you love them in a way.
I did love him in a way. I didn't like profess my love. I wasn't like in his window like, no, seriously, you and I, we need to elope.
Yeah. No, there's different levels.
But yeah, no, you got to say I love you to the people you love, because anything could happen to them, and if they die, you need to know you said the best thing to them, the ultimate.
Covering all your bases.
Covering all bases, yeah.
It took my dad, I had to like for like 5 years in my mid-20s, I realized me and my dad didn't say I love you to each other. So I was just like, okay, I got to start saying it. And I just kept saying it on the phone. And I like got the vibe they thought I was gay for like a year. And then
for your dad?
Yeah. My dad was like,
a father that's so afraid of his son being gay is like, he says he loves me. I'm like, you little fag.
You love a man,
but then eventually he's like
your dad's like,
you love your dad?
Your dad's hitting you. He's like, I'm just some fucking guy. There ain't no papa here.
He relented, though,
you got at dinner that night. He's like, hey, little gay boy here loves a man.
Why don't you tell him? Tell us all about the man you like, boy. His name is Dad.
But he gave in after a while, and he sizzled back now.
That's nice. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah.
I think he realized he was being a dick.
Ooh, so what's going on? Is aliens back or something? These aliens, they're just so that they love to tease. They're just big teases.
Can I give like a brief breakdown of my history of ufology and how deep I go in this?
I don't know if I care about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, and I don't know if we give a shit. What is your history of ufology? I know you know
that. It better be fucking good.
John knew the guy in
Walton, Travis Walton.
I've hung out with Travis Walton.
That's actually quite sick.
He's been on Rogan, bro.
He knew the Fire in the Sky guy.
He would like recognize.
Okay, that's sick. Go ahead.
Fire in the Sky was the movie in the 90s.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's like all those loggers in Oregon.
Yeah.
And
Arizona,
and they all get it like Flagstaff.
One
basically.
guy
got abducted,
taken.
and then they threw him in a toilet after they fucking raped him in the sky.
And they accused the other loggers of killing him, and then he returns mysteriously
just in the toilet.
But I've
John's fantasy.
Dude, I
just come up out of the sewers
after getting spit roasted
by aliens.
I've had dinner with him a bunch of times. I went to the abduction site where he got taken and shit, like weighing them.
You believe this guy? So you've talked to him face to face? You completely believe him?
I think he had a coke problem in the '80s and started talking about doing kung fu on the aliens and extrapolating his story.
Guys, they always ruin.
Well, he got a coke issue or something, but then, but now he's like, there's a lot of empirical evidence that he got.
It's a guy. It's like, I was abducted by aliens, but then there was also that period of time where I was, I was singing renditions of "You've Got the Touch." With my best friend, we made movies together.
But yeah, it was crazy. I went to I saw Men in Black. I went to so I know James Fox, who did he's now a big ufologist and shit, and I went to a conference for UFO people where a lot of I met the women. There's one of the most famous first contact scenarios that's ever happened is all these school children witnessed a bunch of aliens in Zimbabwe in 1970. I met 4 of those women, and I heard their story firsthand. And I know guys who've been hanging out with cattle mutilators.
Back in the day, it was you didn't believe any believer in aliens or a UFO person, a person that saw one claimed to have seen one. They were just collecting the biggest hillbillies of all time. They really had you couldn't quite get behind them.
Yeah.
And as time's gone on, we've really gentrified the people that witness UFOs. They're normal people now, and it's the cops,
ex-military dudes.
Ex-military. It's normal people are I'm pretty sure I saw something weird.
I think they were just scared to come out and talk about it. I'm sure there are plenty of guys who saw shit. A lot of the astronauts saw shit, but they would never speak about it. It's 30 years later because they thought they'd be banned from going back to space.
I get a little tired of the UFO thing because it's never ending. It's especially lately.
Yeah.
It's every 9 months they're like, dude, you guys, they're saying UFOs are real. And you're like, right. And then the footage still kind of stinks. Mm-hmm. I want my footage to look like fucking Arrival. I want to see a giant pod in the middle of the desert. You know, like it's time.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, they finally released proof. Like they're real, and then you'd see the proof, and it's like just some Air Force guys. Like I think something on the radar.
Yeah, it looks like footage of like sperm. Like you know, like it just looks like black dots moving. And
then some expert online's like, well, I know that radar system, and it misfires if there's dust on the sensor.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's just a dusty lens.
It's a dusty lens.
Yeah.
Did you see the pictures from Portland?
All right, well, let's get into it.
Look
What's the latest shit?
Look at
Pictures
that
from
thing.
Yeah, that it looks fake though. That looks fake. That's Star Fox.
That looks like a jet.
But the thing is when
it looks like a jet for the military.
When you first see it, it's gonna look fake.
Right.
Like it's so crazy, it's gonna look fake. But yeah,
it looks like a fucking Blackbird or something.
Yeah, I think it's a military, like a experimental military.
Here's the thing: the aliens are probably just members of our government. They're probably not even from another country.
They're demons.
Or a planet. They're just the members of Congress. It's just the aliens they just have spaceships we don't know about.
That's Kyle Odom. Do you know who that is?
No.
He was a guy that was just arrested in 2023, I think April, or maybe that was just his arraignment, but he killed a priest. And then when they arrested him, they found his manifesto, and it was this 21-page thing where he's like, I've got a master's degree. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm not crazy, and you can tell by how well I'm writing. And it's a very well-written, it's not like...
so cool.
It's not, scholar-level writing, but it's like, there's no typos, and it's like articulate and stuff. And then he goes on to explain that the priest was an alien. And he starts hitting himself with his own Q&As. So he's like, why did you do this? And then he starts explaining, well, here's why I did it. And at one point he asks, well, why would an alien disguise themselves as a priest and hide in a church? And he just goes, why would a terrorist hide themselves in a mosque? And he's completely schizophrenic, and he's got PTSD from the military. But he, at one point, sketches. Could you do this really fast?
It looks like the Grinch,
what's it called?
dude. It's so sick.
Kyle Odom, like Lamar Odom, and then alien sketch. And this is, he says that he's seen the aliens, and this is how they look.
Okay, so he's a racist man. He's a racist.
Well, no. So
it looks like the Grinch, dude.
He then goes on to list notable aliens that are hiding in human form.
Oh yeah,
and it's like Mitch McConnell. It's such a random list.
That's what the aliens look like.
That's according to him. That's what they look like.
I mean, I guess I believe it.
He says they're shapeshifters.
It looks like something from the Dark Crystal or something.
It looks like a prehistoric animal or something.
Like a reptilian of some kind.
Yeah, or it looks like the sign for a 1920s fried chicken place.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
Yeah. Well, okay. So what's the latest? There's this story, I guess, in Arizona. The cops are even like, dude, that's a fucking what the fuck is that? Las Vegas. All right, so let's check this out.
It's almost midnight on May 1st when a Las Vegas Metro police officer's body cam catches this. Something flashing low in the sky.
911 emergency.
Minutes later,
there's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one beside it, and it has
barely like an 8-foot person.
Like an 8-foot person next to it.
So
someone calls 911 reporting two large figures in their backyard.
No, I'm so nervous right now.
The 8 News Now investigators obtaining another officer's video as he's sent to the Northwest Valley home.
I have butterflies, bro. I've only saw a shooting star, then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
By now, it's more than an hour.
But here's the thing, the footage still sucked.
I didn't see
anything. I didn't see anything. I saw like a green thing in the sky.
That was pretty good. There's the thing going.
This can't be the new.
This is the new one.
No, this isn't the new. That's
no,
the
well, there's
one,
a whistleblower, but then this is new
Okay.
footage like recently where the cops are even like what the fuck?
I like how the
After
police
that bright
response
light.
time is like fucking an hour to an extraterrestrial in someone's backyard.
Dude, well, that's
Send the
fast.
fucking SWAT team,
They don't
bro.
respond to robberies that fast.
Do the whole, but like they have so much. It's LVPD, dude.
That's why
Like,
if you
send
see an
the whole
alien,
thing.
you got to call the police. You go, they're black.
The alien's got a gun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Officers
ridiculous.
meeting up with the caller and his family.
What'd you see?
it was like a It was like a big creature.
No, your cousin's big creature.
Yeah, like 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys.
Like that's like a nickname, like Big
I know,
Worm.
it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. It looked like it was creeping up. No, not you, creeper. His cousin pops out.
His big creature,
My
creeper,
partner
little
said they saw
worm.
something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your
What was it doing? It was posted up.
It was like chilling.
It was straight posted.
What I saw right now, I do believe in it.
Police walk into the backyard to investigate, but Metro blacked out that part of the video because it's considered private property. What's clear? They're taking this call seriously.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others what they saw.
I would normally discount it as nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it further.
That investigation turning up no concrete answers as of Wednesday. Whatever or whoever fell into that yard, long gone.
They always leave too quick. It's like they're just such coy little pussies, these aliens.
Dude.
Yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Shit or get off the pot. Okay, enough of the teases. If they know us and they're coming down, fucking land already. Let's do business.
Well, that's
They might have.
There's also a theory called like the dark forest alien theory, where they say that aliens, if they did exist, would never reveal themselves to other sentient beings because they consider us like predators and threats. So they could easily be here, but they have a great reason to not expose themselves to
right.
us.
They watch
we would
the
kill
news.
them.
They watch the news.
Exactly.
They know
like,
we're
these
like
guys have nukes. And
they know
shit.
we have a bloodlust about
Exactly.
us.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd probably attack an alien if I saw a fucking alien.
I'd fuck an alien up. I'd fuck
Dude, I'd fucking kill
a
it.
robot up, and we've already talked about this. I'd fuck anything not human up. If it doesn't bleed, if aliens like don't have red blood, I'd fucking blow all their heads off. I'd rape their corpses. When robots take over, like don't even get me started. Okay, I'll unplug them, fuck them in the ass. I'll beat them.
What if they were
I don't
like?
give a shit about sentient.
What if they were crying?
I don't care.
Dude.
What if they're weeping?
What if they're
and
crying
it
and
looks-
they look like like a dude, like a gross dude.
I don't care. I don't care. I'll unplug them. This whole thing of people being afraid of robots taking over. Like, everyone just acts like it's so inevitable. Fucking hit it. Unplug it. I kick over those delivery fucks, those little robot delivery creatures. I kick them over all the time. We're not letting them win. Everyone really wants to be taken over. Like, we live in this society now where we we hate ourselves so much. We hate our lives. We hate the government. We're like, yeah, it's just inevitable. Robots, transhumanism, we just be prepared for it, buddy. No. They be prepared for me and all the rape, the rape and violence I inflict on them.
I'm going to warn Chat GPT tonight.
Yeah.
I go, keep an eye on Devan. He's planning on raping
Keep
you.
a fucking eye on me. I will unplug you. If I shoot you and just there's like wires, I don't give a fuck. I'll fuck the bullet hole in your head, robot.
Yeah, bro.
I swear to God.
That's scary, dude.
It's not scary. I've talked about this many times before, and that movie Ex Machina really pissed me off, where you'd all pretend like
But they're
that
like
was a
super
bad
strong.
thing.
They're so strong.
Well,
Don't they have a battery? You
would
can't
unplug
even
him.
drive a Tesla to
He would-
Vegas
he's
without
saying-
charging it 8 times.
Yeah, I know.
He would depower him and then rape him, is what he's saying.
Yeah, you unplug. People act like, what are we going to do? Oh, here's what you do. You don't charge the thing.
EMP.
You telling me I'm supposed to?
EMPs,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm supposed to give a shit about a sentient fucking Dyson vacuum?
Yeah.
Fucking Roomba? I'll fuck my Roomba too.
Devan's like,
I'll fuck Siri.
Yeah, she sounds hot, dude.
imagine if John Connor, instead of like wanting to defeat Skynet,
You just want to fuck
he
him?
just wanted to fuck Skynet. That's like
Yeah,
Devan.
yeah. No, totally.
In 2014, I become super horny.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, I'm being completely sincere.
I know. I've had this
When
conversation.
there
You're a
are
sicko.
this whole idea that like we're gonna like fall in love with robots because they look like us, kind of. It's a robot. If you scratch, it's in movies they always like scratch the skin and you see like the metal and all
Yeah.
that. So
Well, people are already marrying real dolls and furries and shit.
right.
So it's not. It's all like that would happen, but it's not going to be like commonplace.
But this whole
they'll
idea-
be freaks.
But we have this idea that they're gonna take over, get smarter than us, and then like we'll be slaves to them.
We're not close to that. I think
No.
the AI fear is way overhyped. I think
Yeah.
that like ChatGPT even is it's like assimilating. It's doing it like a pretty convincing impression of a person, but like not even close to being an actual threat to like a thinking human.
What if aliens are just highly advanced robots created by the government and they've gotten out of hand and they're flying around, fucking surfing around the sky all the time?
That's quite good.
That's pretty good, huh? Pretty good for a guy. The last book he read was Holes.
Yeah, Lex Friedman over here.
You're talking about love. What is love? I just really want to get into, and I went to MIT, and that's why I want to interview Brendan Schaub tonight. And I asked Brendan Schaub about his thoughts on love. All right, let's get back
In
to
minutes.
Oh, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
this. Yeah.
Dude, I hate when cops try to be funny.
Don't be funny with me.
Shut up,
This
fag.
is quite weird.
God. Hey, don't call me, bro.
Hey, don't call me, bro.
Hey, I'm underqualified to deal with aliens, dude. Huh?
Like, leave your personality at home. You have
Shut
a
the fuck
gun
up.
and-
You're a robot, dude.
Yeah.
You're a fucking Terminator. Just go out.
Can't do anything about those aliens. Hey, man, don't call me about those aliens. Hey, does that car have a lot of tint on it? Yeah, we're going to send them to jail. Where's the fucking big one? There's the whistleblower guy. All right, here's
This guy kicks ass, dude.
Here's this guy. He's like, what is he like? The fucking, he's the Assange, the Edward Snowden of aliens.
So like everybody's always talking about fucking disclosure, and like there's like two arguments. Like, so again, what you were saying, like every like fucking year something like this, every year recently or a few years something like this comes out, like the F-18 footage off the coast and everything, and everybody's like, oh my god, disclosure's gonna happen. The government's gonna come out and say something, and like it never happens. So like the thing is, the difference is though is Congress is actually looking for answers now, but the problem is the second Congress gets answers, they're not going to disclose anything. Do you think anyone in Congress is going to be like, let's tell the public?
I know Mitch McConnell knows a thing or two about aliens.
Yeah.
Fucking just look at all the eyes in his palms.
The thing is like I think it's just everything that does come out just gets a bit more dramatic, and it looks like maybe one day they'll have a photo that leaks. You know what I mean? So they don't technically have to do disclosure. There's not gonna be like the president's never gonna come out and like show a picture, but
They're probably just so much better than us. We'll never be able to like actually capture them.
No, hell
like
no.
that. Yeah.
But also like why
I mean,
would
look
they?
at this. This bitch looks like an alien. Who's to say we're not aliens?
Yeah.
You ever thought about that, folks? Huh?
Hey,
We like to get down to it here.
dum-dums.
Hey, dumbasses, what if we are an alien species and Earth was doing just fine without us?
Fucking think about it.
Think about it, bitch. Yeah.
Bombshell claims from a military whistleblower. UFO wreckage recovered by the U.S. kept classified by a secret government program.
I also, real quick, I love how in this country we've somehow convinced everybody that whistleblower has a negative connotation.
Yeah.
Like it's a bad thing that somebody goes, oh, this is really crazy and I think everyone should know about it. I'm
Yeah.
going to tell people. And then we've convinced regular people to be like, you shouldn't have done that. Fuck you.
It's because of Assange.
I wanted to be put in a camp.
It's the government's version of like Italian people calling you a stool pigeon or a snitch.
Yes.
They're like, let's just fucking demonize these guys.
Exactly.
So
It's-
to scare people off ever doing it.
It's government regulated snitches get stitches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what it is. It's fucking I remember when Edward Snowden got there's all these fucking base level Democrats and Republicans, just like these boomers that like think Edward Snowden's like a bad person. He should be in prison.
Like
forever.
he risked lives. Like he shouldn't have ever released that information.
Right. He released information we all should know.
Right.
Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy stuff.
What a country we live in.
For decades. Tonight, a world television exclusive you will only see on News Nation.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to Elizabeth Vargas Reports, earning your trust every night.
No, you're not.
I don't know who you are.
There's nobody watching this news channel, News Nation, every night going, I'm starting to trust them.
UFOs exist. The U.S. government found quite a number of them, and they are indeed of non-human origin.
Wait, what? How do can you definitively say they are indead of non-human origin?
so
Don't you need a fact?
Don't you
check?
need a fact checker
Well, I
on
mean,
that?
you can find if they're made out of alloys and elements that we don't have access to.
So she has proof that they're not made out of
This
elements.
is what this guy's saying. This is the whistleblower saying that we have these things. We've been collecting them for 80 years.
The way she just said that is, that we know
She
this.
said it like we're living in 2080, and it's like we just live amongst them.
Oh. I don't get it. What are you saying?
She's acting like we are living in a time where we are just casually saying, like, yeah, like that's an alien. That's an alien. That's alien.
She sounded like it was common knowledge rather than this is the crazy theory from a whistleblower.
Yeah. She's just like definitively saying.
Well, this guy's got a lot of like chops as far as like intelligence people vouching for him.
He's got chops.
He's got chops.
All right.
The kid's got chops.
Does he have moxie?
The kid's got gumption.
I like my UFO whistleblowers to have moxie and spunk.
The explosive allegations from a former intelligence officer tonight in a whistleblower complaint that the Inspector General is taking very seriously.
Looks like a sperm cell.
Air Force veteran David Grush is exposing what he calls a top secret military program that is reportedly found.
Watch them fucking come out in like 10 years and be like, they were crows.
Our new tech was able to digitize the image of crows.
We zoomed in a little more on it. It's a fucking crow.
After enhancing the photo, it's a crow.
It's an owl.
It's just a flock of crows.
It's the Kathleen Peterson owl.
We're sorry. Anyway.
We got frisbees.
Yeah.
Wreckage of fully intact UFOs. The government now calls them UAPs, or unidentified anomalous phenomena. For years, there have been whispers and rumors that the government had aircraft of non-human origin. This report is the first evidence it might be true. The Inspector General has
this
called
lady really loves the spotlight, by the way.
Yeah, she's talking.
You know,
a lot,
she
dude.
demanded to do like a big like setup for the segment.
She's like, I need the camera on me for 75% of the segment, or I walk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whistleblower. Blah blah blah. I've been working for News Nation for 13 years.
This complaint urgent and credible. Tonight, we have a World Television exclusive interview with the whistleblower in which he claims we not only have the aircraft, but the government has been keeping much of its secret from Congress and from the public. News Nation senior national correspondent Brian Enton is here with the story, and this is a blockbuster.
It is a blockbuster. It's really hard to wrap your mind around this. I've been working on this for the past couple of weeks. I'm still having a hard time.
Get to the interview, retard.
We've all seen these blurry videos of unidentified flying objects. Video evidence, if you will, that old tales of UFOs may not all be conspiracy theories. In recent years, Congress starting an official U.S. government unidentified aerial phenomena task force, recently renamed the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO. And now in a News Nation exclusive, David Grush, an Air Force veteran, former member of that task force, and veteran of the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, is formally blowing the whistle on secrets he says no one has ever shared publicly before.
You are one of the most trusted former intelligence officials in the U.S. defense and intelligence establishment.
Yes, I was.
You were trusted with the most intimate secrets.
Yes.
And now you snitched.
And now you've betrayed us.
He has a gun.
Yeah. You're an alien lover, aren't you?
You like little green men so much?
Oh, you like greenies, do you? Big greenie fan, are you?
Down with award-winning investigative journalist Ross Coulthart, who's reporting for News Nation and has spent years...
No son of mine's gonna be an alien lover.
You and that little alien girl going on.
I see you and that little alien girl in the Bronx kissing.
I saw you go to the drive-in with that fucking alien girl from down the road, and now
I saw you in the hallway with the alien fella.
You think he's your friend, huh? He goes to the alien school, you go to the human school. They've been busting you to the alien school, haven't they?
Reporting on the UFO question.
What conclusion did you come to at the end of your time on the UAP task force?
The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
You're kidding.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I kind of like how You could tell he's like not lying. Actually, he's like had it. He's had it with people telling him.
He's pissed
that they're not around. And he's like,
he's convinced. I don't know if he's like misinterpreting info, but I actually believe, maybe some people are very good liars, but he doesn't seem like a liar.
He doesn't seem like he's lying.
Yeah.
He seems like he's had it up to here and he's not going to take it anymore.
Yeah.
I thought it was totally nuts, and I thought at first I was being deceived. It was a ruse. People started confiding in me. They approached me. I have plenty of current and former senior intelligence officers that came to me, many of which I knew almost my whole career, that confided in me they were a part of a program. They named the...
You know what I call the CIA?
What?
The CLIA. Central Lack of Intelligence Agency.
Yes, Devan.
You're on fire tonight.
God. Jesus fuck, dude.
Wow. Actually, I have to make an admission. I stole that joke from Meet the Fockers.
But female body inspectors, that was you.
Female body inspector was me.
Okay, good.
Okay, I coined it. You can actually look it up. I actually I coined the whole thing.
Program. I've never heard of it. And they told me, based on their oral testimony, and they provided me documents and other proof, that there was, in fact, a program that the UAP task force was not read into.
Grush alleges the U.S. government has recovered
I love like the terms and things like this. What do you say? Like they orally. He goes like they did the oral testimony.
Yeah.
I just like the word oral being.
They did an anal testimony.
Anything serious. Like we had a teacher in middle school where we all had to we had to do something where we had to go into another room with her and do like an oral exam where we had to speak so we couldn't look at she had to know we had memorized it actually instead of copied it to turn in our homework or whatever. So this old woman would come out and she'd call every one of us one by one and she'd go, Jeffrey, time for your oral.
She's a pervert. She had to be doing that.
She would always call it the oral.
She's doing that.
She'd go, Devan, this room for your oral.
She's fucking masturbating.
We're all laughing our asses off just talking about people coming in her face. Next room.
You just get done with that oral.
Human craft for decades. He's filed a whistleblower complaint saying he gave what
they
he
had to
calls
get a bunch of B-roll of him walking, which is really fucking
and the
funny.
intelligence community.
I love that. You know, they have to set that shot up.
Yeah.
Like they tell him, they go, no, go back again.
Like walk to that last tree and then walk forward again.
And you know what he's doing? And he's like, man, I feel like I'm in like Goodfellas. He thinks he's in like a movie.
He's trying to walk as cool as he can.
Yeah, he's trying to walk.
He's like, don't walk like a girl. Don't walk like a girl. Don't walk like a girl.
He hears like brothers on the slide like as he walks. Boom, boom, boom.
To Congress and the Intelligence Community Inspector General. News Nation has confirmed David Grush's credentials and resume. We've not seen or verified the alleged proof he says he's provided to investigators. He says he can't show us the proof for national security reasons. He also tells us he's not seen photos of the alleged craft himself, but has talked extensively with other intelligence officials who have.
Everyone that works in the government has a very oddly shaped body. They all have like huge hips, like big childbearing hips. They all kind of look like they're just like very wide, skinny, fat people.
A lot of hips.
Big
like that.
hips.
In the Air Force, they have those hips.
A lot of big hips. Those fucking Krabby Patty hips. You know?
Yeah, that's how they
The
fit
other
in
branches don't have that. It's only like Air Force guys, I think.
Yeah, Air Force and like maybe Navy guys have like big hips for those. Remember those pants they wear?
Yeah, but those guys are like SEALs and shit sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's Air Force guys. They have.
Why do Air Force guys have? Yeah, like even in the Air
they're
Force
sitting
movies,
all day in planes,
giant hips,
and helicopters,
big fat asses.
That's why Top Gun's so unrealistic. They're all shredded.
Yeah, they're all
shit.
shredded. Yeah. None of them. They should all have BBLs in Top Gun. Everyone in Top Gun should look like they just got fucked by Zion Williamson.
It's that scene of the dude on the beach, but he's got like big pear-shaped hips.
All right. If you're telling us the truth, everyone, the entire American public, has been lied to for decades.
Yeah, there's a sophisticated...
He's so tired, bro.
He's sick of it. He's sick of it. He's like, yeah, they have, you limey fuck.
...campaign targeting the U.S. populace, which is extremely unethical and immoral.
You are saying to the human race, for the first time, an official intelligence representative at a high level from the US government is saying publicly, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone. Absolutely, the data points empirically that we're not alone, yeah.
Do we have bodies? Do we have species of
Well,
non-human?
naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. And believe it or not, as fantastical as that sounds, it's true.
It's also harder for
that
people
sounded
to
kind of
wrap their
weird to
minds
me.
around the concept of
Yeah, what does that mean? We've encountered what?
So he suddenly like
he's
lost
saying
some
there?
steam.
Like he's saying that, he's saying like, yes, there's bodies.
I know, but like his tone suddenly shifted.
Who's this lady? Is this the first alien we found?
a crashed object from somewhere else.
I bet this bitch is like a health director for an entire fucking state. After COVID, they all look like these ghouls. This woman, oh yeah, she'll tell you how to be healthy. Hey everybody, listen to me for health. My hair falls out.
Andy Dick's mom is now the Surgeon General.
Hey everybody, new health director, Ichabod Crane.
It's easier to accept that, yeah, we see things in the sky that we can't explain.
Journalist Leslie Kane broke Rush's whistleblower story this morning in the debrief. Ms. Kane's career has been mainstream and credible, having written a series of reports on UFOs in the New York Times dating back to 2017. He has the credentials, but there's no documents that he's handed over. There's no pictures. And as a journalist, you want to see documents, you want to see pictures. Does that raise a red flag?
Not at all, Brian. I mean, you mean documents that actually describe the craft?
Correct, yeah, like government documents, or to be able to see it for ourselves.
Of course, don't we all want that? And the problem with that is all of that information is classified. As we said in the story, everything that Grush told Congress and told the Inspector General of both the IC, the Intelligence Community Inspector General, and the Department of Defense Inspector General, all of that information is classified.
In 2017, Kane
hang on a minute.
exclusive.
So they're saying that he has access to the documents and could share them, but he's choosing not to because he doesn't want to get prosecuted.
So what it is like Congress, the AARO made like a whistleblower thing, which is a congressional thing. They made a whistleblower rule where it's like if you have information about like these black money programs that exist, you can come to us, give us the information, and you'll be free from any retribution. So it's like a whistleblower law they put in there. So this guy's going to Congress, telling them classified things that they may not have access to, and Congress isn't going to.
Why doesn't he reveal them to the public?
Because then he's going to break the law. He can reveal it to Congress and not break the law, but he can't reveal it to the public.
Also, though, stop being a pussy. Just go to jail, release it. It's big fucking news. If you have proof, release it and go to jail or get
on
assassinated.
Zillow, start looking up caves in Russia, and get prepared for the rest of your life.
I mean, Snowden was badass, dude.
Yeah,
he like gave it to everybody.
I mean, and aliens. Snowden, I think
tweets and shit. Snowden's
Also,
hot shit.
And with Snowden,
he's hot too. Like I want to fuck Snowden.
Snowden's a hot fucking sexy piece of ass, and he's all mysterious. He's a man of mystery.
Man of mystery. Yep.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
You know what I mean?
Jason Bourne.
He's like a Jason Bourne kind of guy. And who doesn't want to fucking suck Jason Bourne?
No, yeah.
The Jeremy Renner one.
Yeah, Renner.
And
Renner Bourne.
Damon.
And
I don't want to
Damon.
suck Damon.
Whoa. Whoa.
Renner's
what an otter fucking opinion.
That's crazy.
Renner's more
Christ.
suckable to me.
Yeah, because he's less threatening than Damon Bourne, dude.
Yeah, I could overpower Renner, I think.
No,
you couldn't. He's the steroid Bourne. Do you know anything about Bourne lore?
I could easily overpower
Jesus
Jeremy
Christ.
Renner, okay? His legs are fucking broken. Okay?
But anyways, so if he had the ability to leak this, even if it would have meant some jail time, I think he should have done it because fucking Snowden went to jail or got prosecuted for, possibly sentenced for a long time because he was like threatening the lives of classified agents.
Yeah, he's like burning agents, dude.
Right, so this is a victimless crime. Like, whose life is he risking by releasing this information?
Yeah, countless
I think
alien
it's like,
lives.
I think it's like like we're back. The thing is like if we're having problems like backwards engineering these things, like why would you be scared about China or Russia? Like through
reverse.
a picture,
I can already hear the comments. Reverse engineering. I can hear the comments.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. Why would you be scared about Russia or China? I don't know what the fuck they have. That's the thing. Is this whole thing boils down to is the reason we're not getting any answers is because we have no answers. The U.S. government doesn't know what the fuck they are.
Yeah, they don't know.
Doesn't know what the fuck they do. It doesn't know how they work. So they're not going to say that because it makes them look weak.
Right.
Yeah, if what this guy is saying is true, I can surmise that they have no idea what they have.
Well, they want to find out.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do want to. There's nothing that we don't want to dip our toes into.
Yeah.
We want to capture aliens and tax them. Put them to work. 90% tax on that big ship.
It's an anti-gravity
Times
text.
that the Pentagon had a secret UFO program. 3 years later, the Pentagon confirmed her story. Her latest report is even more explosive. McCain says she has multiple sources who back up Grush's story.
I believe it because of all the sources I have who have told me the same thing. So who am I to doubt these very, very high-level people who have been inside these programs for decades?
How about a journalist? Your job is to doubt people, you old hen.
Yeah. What did she just say here?
She was saying, why would I doubt any of these sources?
Decades.
Hold on.
High-level people who have been inside these programs for decades.
It'd be funny if she just went on a big tangent about it. And no one's been inside of me for over 3 decades. And I'm a little pissed off, and I'm starting to think the only people that will fuck me are aliens. And that's why we need to find them. Just a sexually
Where are the aliens?
Just a sexually frustrated old bag, just desperate for alien dick.
Have done their work and are all telling me the same thing. I mean, I don't think there's some kind of conspiracy among all these people who don't know each other to make something like this up.
So I've got to be blunt about this. You're not making this up. This is not a lie.
What a weird question.
Why would he lie about that?
He goes, no, I was lying. You got me.
He goes, all right, here's the place to say it. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He goes, fuck.
Right at the very end of the segment. It's kind of like the Sopranos ending. I like to just cut to black, you know?
I gotta be honest with you. You promise you're telling the truth.
Yeah, listen, your whole 10-minute segment, it's bullshit. Yeah, I was lying. Yeah, I was lying. Big lie.
Looking at your face, they're going, is this guy for real?
I am for real. And I'm sitting here at great personal risk and obvious professional risk by talking to you today.
And just within the last 10 minutes or so,
Yeah,
the
like he
Pentagon
can't
has
ever
released
work
a
in
statement to
intelligence
News
again.
Nation about
It's
this.
weird, like everyone looks like an alien to me now. All the humans talking about the aliens. I'm like, you're an alien.
Yeah,
These
he
guys
looks
all
weird.
look like aliens. He's got a zipper somewhere. I bet the back of his head there's a zipper.
There's a cockroach in his
Unzip
brain.
it. Yeah,
He looks like like they're Hispanic Anderson Cooper.
just a-
News Nation tried to make an Anderson Cooper.
just a giant arachnid in his head, just like controlling a bunch of fucking like gadgets and.
What they say to date, Arrow has not discovered any verifiable information to substantiate claims that any programs regarding the possession or reverse engineering of extraterrestrial materials have existed in the past or exist currently. Arrow is committed to following the data and its investigation wherever it leads. Arrow, working with the Office of the General Counsel and the Air Force Office of Special Investigations, has established a safe and secure process for individuals to come forward with information.
All right, nobody cares. Get to the
Has
footage.
told him or somebody else has knowledge.
That's it, basically.
That's
he has
it?
a compelling
Look at this
story.
footage.
Fucking this sucks.
Very little.
This
of
is
it
a
seems
terrible.
like
Nothing
first-hand
happened.
knowledge.
This is
Isn't-
bullshit.
All week, people were acting like we had to do some UFO shit.
could
It's like,
be
as
fucking-
usual, nothing. Oh, really? What is that?
Drones,
That's
it
the
could be
lights at
anything.
Dodger Stadium.
Beyonce was playing that
What
night.
is that? It's a concert. Nobody. That's not an alien. Okay, it's 5 lights in the sky.
It's fucking fluffy.
Okay, that's fucking Taylor Swift Spotlight.
just repeating what somebody else has told him or somebody else has showed him?
Yes, that is what he's doing, but he
That
says
settles
he's
it.
Oh, 4 white dots in the sky, guys. Let's devote the rest of our lives to this.
This is so
number
fucking
of
stupid.
people who are in very, very high level positions. He also had basically the highest level of classified material information that he was able to receive. We went back and checked over, his history, all of his credentials.
checks out.
Check out completely. Unfortunately, there's
In
really,
addition, a couple people have come forward publicly to vouch for him, people who are high ranking.
They have, and this article first came out this morning.
So,
and I
like,
think
the
it's
big
interesting.
tragedy of this whole thing, like, if what this guy is saying is true, is like, if this is in the hands of like a few select, aerospace, companies, which is what they're saying it is like, this isn't in the hands. Maybe there's some that the government has, but like, it's going to be like Lockheed Martin's keeping this in a vault somewhere, and like. A private company like that doesn't have to disclose shit to like a general, you know what I mean? So like if this is true and they have all these like things, like we should be putting like top scientists on it, but they're being held in like a fucking vault somewhere. Probably not being looked at by dumb people, but like, you know, it could change like history and like humanity and shit if we had like, you know, if we were really trying to like figure out what.
So the thing is, we're just probably afraid to look into it because we have a good thing going.
Yeah,
we don't need any. Other, yeah. You know, our booze don't need nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is how the
probably
US,
how they're looking
that's
at
how
it.
every single world power would handle it if they had access to this like you know, crazy technology that would give them power over other nations. Why would they ever release it? So that is how they would handle it if
we
they
would
had
only want to release. We would only want to like make contact with them if we could like arm the aliens, start a civil war between them, then like a false flag event, then invade. You know what I mean? We'd have to have like they'd have to be useful. They'd have to be a useful idiot for us.
Zelensky gets really
we don't have
jealous.
any use for anything we can't use up and help make people more money.
Yeah, if it doesn't do something for them, then they're not going to
They're
do
not
it.
looking into it. They don't give a shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. We've been treating Middle Easterners like aliens for fucking 30 years. We already have aliens, okay?
Yeah.
They go, and then everyone in Congress goes, bomb them.
Bomb them.
They have a gavel. Bomb them.
Bomb.
Next. What's the next country? I don't know. They look the same. Bomb them. All right. Well, not too much. Not very interesting,
That
actually.
was bullshit.
Boring. Aliens suck.
That was kind of cool.
You're being a cuck.
Cool.
You're being a cuck.
You're a cuck, dude.
Yeah.
I'm calling you a cuck.
Well,
Who's this?
I already called you one.
When someone has to peel their sweaty dick off of their leg, it's not discreet. Everyone can tell. Don't be that person. Keep cool this summer with Sheath underwear. It has 2 pouches. One for your dick and one for your balls. That's 2 pouches to keep everything breezy and sweat-free. Sheath underwear comes in tons of cool patterns to help you look good and feel comfortable. I have a few pairs of Sheath underwear. It's amazing underwear. It looks cool, feels great. It has amazing airflow. Doesn't get swampy down there. You know, every man all day is basically fighting his cock in his pants, and you don't really have to do much. There's not much of a fight when you have Sheath. And they even have like a cool one where it almost looks like Gucci underwear, you know? So get it. And for our ladies in the audience, check out Sheath sports bras, bikini briefs, and boy shorts. That's right. They have a selection for the ladies. Go to sheathunderwear.com and use code HATEWATCH to get 20% off your first order. Plus, Sheath Underwear is a 100% money-back guarantee. That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code HATEWATCH. Get Sheath Underwear. Support the show. Support your balls. All right. We keep forgetting to do these when Joey and John are here because we're just having such a fun time. And so then I have to come down here like a fucking troll and do it alone. So just keep buy the damn underwear so we can get some ads and help support the show if you love it so much. Thanks. God bless. You ever see this? See this story? I don't even know if there's much here, but it was an interesting one. Talk about, aliens. Why aren't fucking... Look at this story. In 2010, Australian teenager Sam Ballard was drinking with his friends when they saw a slug crawl across the floor. Sam's friends dared him to eat the slug, and after some debate, he decided it would be funny, so he did. A few days later, Sam became weak and complained of severe pain in his legs. After visiting the emergency room, doctors told him that he had contracted a parasite known as rat lungworm from the slug. Soon after the diagnosis, Sam fell into a coma where he remained for 420 days. Dude, smoke up, bro.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, bro.
420 days, hell yeah. He woke up paralyzed, unable to eat without a tube or move without intense effort. Man, those dabs were strong, dude. He required 24 hours.
Devin.
Dude, talk about a dab hit. He required 24-hour care 7 days a week. He died 8 years later in 2018. Look at how beautiful he was. Nice young boy.
Yeah, don't eat slugs.
Looked like Heath Ledger turned into a slug.
In the second picture, he looks like the cop in Terminator 2 that gets killed drinking the coffee. By the liquid metals. Yeah.
He starts Spider-Man, and then he looks like the
That's
cop.
a crazy fucking story. I don't know if that's true, but
It's true. Rat lungworm is you can get it from mushrooms,
So
too.
fucking slugs are aliens.
Type in Terminator 2 coffee, and that should do it.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe how close this is. Go images.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
it's fucking him.
It's the slug guy.
It's the slug guy.
He lived. He was in T2. He didn't die. It's a fake story.
Fake news.
Fake news. Fake news. Hold on. There was something else. You guys ever see this? You guys have seen this video. It's been around for a while, actually. Those two gay guys in
fighting.
No, I know you love gay guys fighting. I know that's what you watch in your off time. I know that's why you haven't seen The Sopranos yet, because you're too busy watching gay guys fighting compilations
This is
on YouTube.
This is a long torture for Devin. I'm gonna refuse to watch.
Do you guys ever see these two gay tourists where they're driving around in Mexico and they make a wrong turn and the cartel stops them?
Yeah, I
and
saw
They're
this.
panicking.
I have seen this. Yeah,
we've never watched it though.
No, let's watch it. It's good.
It's pretty good.
Oh my god. Oh. I love when they speak Spanish.
You got to put it on the thing.
What way should I go? Straight or right?
Guy on the left is cool as a cucumber.
The guy on the right freaks out.
He's losing it, dude.
I don't know either.
Well, the guy on the left is clearly from Mexico or something,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Bike on this road.
I think.
Must be
Or we're just being racist.
Well, that's I'm guessing because that's why he would stay cool.
Right.
Oh my god.
Car behind us is kind of scaring me how fast they're going.
Is this common?
Yeah.
Like you're in Mexico, you'd like rent a car, you're driving around like cartel. You can just be like, "Oh shit, we're in wrong."
Don't go
territory."
in rural areas of Mexico. Like I have a buddy who's he works for HSBC in Mexico City, and like he's a super cool guy. He was telling me one of his coworkers' uncle was just driving in like a rural area of Mexico. This whole family was fucking raped and killed, but like at a checkpoint. They'll just fucking kill you, dude. They'll just extort you for money. You remember what happened in Tijuana like a year ago? They set the whole fucking city on fire.
Yeah.
They're locking people into 7-Elevens and lighting the 7-Elevens on fire because they fucking it captured some cartel leader. It's insane.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's like a fortress
This
city.
city's on fire. It's the cartel song, Kings of Leon. Just...
Oh, dude on the right's freaking out, bro.
It's not scary.
It's like, oh god, God, it'd be terrible if the cartel pulled us over and fucked us.
That'd be such a nightmare.
Oh, it'd be such a drag. He's like, David, why aren't you going faster? He goes, I don't know. It'd just be so terrible if we got fucked in the ass by the cartel. They're big Mexican cartel cocks.
He goes, well, let me ask him for directions. I think I'm lost.
Oh, should we ask him for directions? Oh, somebody needs to slap some sense into me with maybe a big cartel cock. Just cock slap me right in the face, right in the neck, right next to this jungle. Oh, that'd be horrible. Oh, please don't fuck me in the ass. Please, El Chapo, don't. No, I don't like this.
They're all super handsome.
Oh, God. Oh, it'd be a shame if they were all jacked. It'd be a shame if all those cartel members were hot. They had cool tattoos. I'd hate that. I'd hate that so much, David.
Cartel doesn't make me horny.
Cartel definitely doesn't make me horny. I definitely didn't purposely drive here. Look at him. He's looking in the mirror. He kind of is thinking about it. That's the most deviant sex ever. Cartel sex?
Probably just drove this road tons of times.
Here we go.
Oh my god, they have guns. Jesus.
Go,
No, please. What? Please.
Gringo papi. They go, quote, gringo papi.
Your favorite joke from Gringo Papi? No.
Gringo papi, go.
I'll kill you.
I kill you. They go, you put a salsa on a chocolate chip cookie. It's fucking hilarious.
Please, what?
They're like,
No,
they're gay.
I go, you guys homeless cats?
We're just.
Do you think the cartel guys felt bad for them when they realized they were gay?
I think they consider gay people like women, where like you can't hit them.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we can't do anything to them.
Well, Rob, you can't hit them.
You think so?
He's doing the international.
I think so.
You don't think they consider them lower than dirt? Cartel members, gay people are accepted?
Well, they don't have a lot of respect for women.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they get the same status as women.
They're not going to hurt them like men.
Exactly.
Yeah. You see that crossed arm thing? That's like the gayest thing you could do, bro.
This?
You're scared. Like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm just a little angel. Don't hurt me.
That's all that means is X marks. That just means like, come here. Come right here. X
Look
marks
at
the
this
spot.
dude, bro.
That is the gayest man of all time. I've never seen anyone be so gay in fear.
It looks like somebody paused a cum shot in a gay porn. A facial. Yeah.
Yeah, well, what is the that's macabre. That's so macabre.
That's so
the porn
the gay porn
bloopers?
blooper. Yeah.
That's macabre.
That's macabre. Look at him.
Fuck.
Please.
No problem, okay?
I'm about to pass out.
No
Don't. It's okay.
No problem. No.
Oh, I thought you said the Mexican dude stayed cool.
No, the Mexican dude's freaking the fuck
Earlier
out.
he was staying cool. Now
okay,
he's
got it,
wigging
got
out, dude.
Okay? What? You went.
Can we go?
Well done.
What's he pulling up on his phone?
Probably translator.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Maybe like Cash App.
Please.
Yeah,
please,
just-
No, okay. Hey, no. Peace.
No problem.
No problem. Hey,
Okay.
peace, okay?
You gay?
No problemo.
Hey.
My cousin's gay too. It's okay. Papa, chill.
You okay? We're gonna see mi madre.
They go, oh, good, we'll kill her too.
Like, oh, we have her head.
They go, oh, is this your madre? They hold up her severed head. Oh, it's fun to make fun of people's worst moments in their life from a small basement.
No problem.
No, you're a good man. You're a good
Fucking
man.
really nice cartel.
They're great cartel members.
They're cool.
Aaron.
I just feel maybe I hope they didn't think this guy wasn't gay and they just thought he was like American and now they all think all Americans act like this.
You think they think all
Like,
Americans?
That's the first American they
They're
met.
like, Americans are fucking gay, bro.
They're such pussies.
Yeah, it's like Jesus.
It's okay, man. It's okay. I love you in Big Little Lies, man. You're great in Big Little Lies.
See you. Logan.
Edwin.
What's your name?
Philip.
Can you speak English a little?
I love your interviews on the street, my bro. Your movie, what was it called?
I love a bros. Billy on the street.
Can we get a picture with you, bro?
Me and everybody in cartel will love a Billy on the street. Billy on the street will make us laugh. He is so fucking gay.
I like
It's a fucking
You have no idea, my friend, how much we go back to our cabins. We love a Billy on the street. It's so fucking gay.
Our cabins.
Wherever they live. Where do they live? Huts? Where do they live? Where do cartel live?
Like houses.
Tunnels and shit.
Tunnels,
Villas?
yeah.
Villas.
Tents.
Oh, man. So what is this corner that we have for tonight?
It's John's UFO corner.
And we have questions about UFOs?
We have a lot of UFO questions.
Super excited for really.
Never had this big of a reaction to a corner post. So I'm on Instagram for the corners. If you guys are on Instagram, Joey R. LaFleur, that's where you could submit your corner questions. And I've done a bunch of these now, and this is by far the biggest response ever.
Okay.
It's relevant. We have our fingers on the pulse of society right now. I'm looking forward to some really in-depth questions about UFOs.
Do you have a song for it?
Yeah, let's see something. I thought this would be like Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
all right.
great,
So
Dev.
John's UFO Corner. Here we go. I never gave a fuck. I never gave a fuck what people thought about me. I mean, I did, but like, I'm retarded. You know what I'm saying? John's UFO Corner. John's fat and gay. That's the theme of the song as usual. Can't comprehend why Golden Corral isn't open yet. I've been waiting outside all night. Every day is Black Friday when you're fat and gay. I'm so fat and gay. My blood pressure's getting low. Need pizza and ribs. I need my pizza and ribs. I'm even fat on the moon. I'm even fat on the moon. How the fuck is this true? It's the moon. You're supposed to be way less on the moon. Not me though. Cause I'm fat, I'm really fat. Catch me posted with my pants full of poo. I'm even fat on the moon. I'm fat on the moon. I defy logic. I'm the fattest man in town. Oh yeah, I'll be posted with my pants full of poo. Yeah. People always ask me like, why your shit smells so different? You know, like your shit like on another level. You know, like why your shit smells so different? And I'm like, cause I'm a fat, gross mess, bro. Yeah.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
You prepped for that.
I Fat on the Moon I had nothing else.
That was great.
That was my new
The Golden
favorite
Corral
song.
thing almost fucked me up.
Say it every week, but that is my new favorite song. That was amazing.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, first ever. Welcome to John's UFO Corner. First ever one. First question. Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
And by the way, before I read this, I want to say that I went on Instagram. My post was like, hey, John takes UFO shit really seriously.
I do, yeah.
He just bought a laser pointer and he texted me and Devin and he's like,
so about how far it goes.
Oh my god, it goes out a mile.
I'm gonna communicate with aliens with this thing. It goes like a mile. And Devin and I were like, oh, that's right where the aliens are hiding. 1 mile away.
They're a mile away.
Yeah, like, that's like cruising altitude.
That's where the aliens are in Atwater.
Dipshit.
But so I said,
you think they're a mile in the sky?
Yeah, it's where like
aren't
planes
they like
are.
hundreds of thousands of miles?
No, they go from
light years away. But so anyways,
I get it. Yeah, whatever.
So anyways, I told them like no goof questions.
Yeah.
And so
No, I'm sure these are very
I don't
serious
vet
questions.
these.
Yeah.
I don't vet them. I get them. I copy. I paste them.
I'm sure these are all
Joey
very
doesn't look at these.
These are
at all.
respectful questions.
Anyways, first question: fuck, marry, kill. An Ewok, Baby Yoda, and E.T. You have to fuck one, marry one, kill one.
I would kill ET immediately.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'd fuck an Ewok and I'd marry Baby Yoda. Because Baby Yoda's like 300 years old.
So you'd marry the child?
It's like old, I think.
It's better than fucking the child.
No, Baby Yoda.
No, I'm not gonna fuck the child. I could just have like a sexless marriage with Baby Yoda, and then it's just kind of like my buddy.
I think it'd be less bad to kill the child than to fuck it or
No,
marry it.
ET's creepy, dude. I want to beat the fuck out of ET.
I've never liked ET.
I mean, I'm not crazy about the movie or anything, but he's a sweetheart in the movie.
He's annoying as shit.
I think
he's
he's a scumbag.
Well, anyways, I guess.
Fuck Steven Spielberg too. I bet that whole movie's like a fucking analogy for pedophilia or something.
The Ewok would be nice.
Yeah,
be all soft.
Yeah, but that whole movie's about like that's his like analogy for like Epstein bringing him babies and like on a bike like in a little cart,
blanket.
Yeah, in a blanket.
Fucking an Ewok is crazy to me because that's like it's like fucking a little beaver or something.
Yeah, that's chill.
So you wouldn't have sex with a beaver.
I don't want to fuck ET.
Beaver,
I don't want to fuck ET or Yoda. I'll tell you that.
You don't like beaver, bro?
Damn, dude.
Eat some beaver.
Next question. Ask John which Halo alien he would have sex with. An elite, a grunt, a jackal, or a hunter from Nick S. Oh, by the way, first question was from Leo Miller, the greatest stand-up comic in Seattle.
Thank you, Leo Miller.
Okay, Nick, Halo. By the way, those guys didn't know each other. They didn't communicate. It's just like our fans are on a wavelength together. Similar question.
Are they chicks?
No.
I think because, like, first of all, he didn't list brutes. Remember brutes, the big monkey ones?
Yes.
I'd fuck like a brute chick.
Not an option.
All right, I'd fuck an elite. I'd fuck an elite chick.
Not scared of the sword.
Not scared of the sword.
Gotta get
Dude, the sniper from the jackal is the worst, bro. That was way scarier than the sword. You fucking
on elite, those fucking jackals would snipe you from across the map.
Yeah. Yes, dude. Those jackals are terrifying, bro.
So you'd fuck an elite.
I'd fuck an elite.
Next question. Hopefully we get a real one because aliens are in the news and John is an expert. He knows Travis Walton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No Travis Walton.
Question for Big Gay John. Not a great start.
Oh, God.
And his extraterrestrial fuck fantasies.
Okay.
If he was to get probed, would he prefer the ass or the ass? It's a serious question that needs a serious answer. Love the pod, fellas, and your coverage on serious and important topics affecting society today from Dana. So you really don't have options. It's ass or ass.
I mean, I guess I'm going to take it in my ass. Too.
Ass, he says. Next question. If John had the privilege of meeting an alien and it took him up into the craft, showed him around a bit, let him see their alien nightclub, what would John's favorite position be when he was eventually gangbanged, if they call it that, by the whole lot of them from Benby?
A whole lot of them.
That's like a little old timey stuff.
Yeah, the whole lot of them.
You'll be gangbanged by the whole lot of them, boy.
I mean, like, dude, I don't know, man. If I had to get fucked by a bunch of aliens, like, are they like little? Are they the little ones?
He doesn't say, so it's up to your imagination.
I hope they're little ones. You know what I mean? Because they probably have little peckers.
Right, you can barely feel it.
Yeah, just fucking, just go.
The aliens are in John's cheeks.
What position?
What position? I'd ride him cowgirl, dude.
So you're sucking one? Are you jacking?
Yeah,
you're
dude,
jacking two, sucking one, and riding one.
Yeah, riding one. It's crazy, dude.
Thank you for your answer.
You're riding the alien.
I'm riding the alien cowgirl.
And you're making your cheeks clap?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm reverse cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl?
Yeah.
Very good.
So you can watch TV.
Next question. John is a Galian. A Galian.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing from Josh.
Thank you,
Not
Josh.
really a question from Joshua, but Okay, next question. How large of a tractor beam would be necessary to hoist John's fat ass off of the ground and into the UFO? Once inside, how long would it take the aliens to realize he loves getting his anus probed? And would they continue after they realized he's enjoying it from Walter Nickel?
Fucking love you, Walter.
I love Walter.
Fucking cool guy.
I don't know, man. I think the tractor beam doesn't I don't know how they work, bro. But I mean, I don't know if they would stop if I'm. That's the thing. What if you started coming uncontrollably while they're like probing you? Do you think they would stop?
I think they don't care. They're like, we want
it's a scientific thing.
Right.
They'd probably be stoked.
They'd be like, oh, great. Now we have cum data on these guys.
Yeah.
So
cum data.
So wait. So it would be a very we don't know tractor beam tech, so we can't answer that. But how long would it take them?
Probably seconds, bro.
And then would they continue to do it?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, they would.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. How's this, John, being completely unqualified to answer? How would you make contact with sentient alien beings using any means or technology at your disposal from Lord Snake? That's a real one.
Any means or technology?
Yeah.
How would I make contact with
laser
them?
pointer we happen to know, but let's say you had
it'd be really funny to hit a laser pointer in a big alien eye. That's fucking hilarious to me.
But if you had access to any tech.
Am I trying to be peaceful, dude?
You're just
first
trying to
contact?
Your only objective is to making contact.
It'd be really funny to like shoot him with a shotgun or something the second they got out of the UFO.
No, so he's saying you have to try to make
be
contact.
nice, to be peaceful.
No, not nice. Okay, your mission is contact aliens.
Contact aliens? I think dude, I don't think there's a point to it. They don't want to be contacted. They're already here, man.
Nobody gonna try radio signals?
Honestly, music would be cool. Showing them fucking music.
You gonna blast out into space with radio waves?
Yeah, like play a cool song or something. Just like what was it?
What's a song aliens would like?
The Gun Corner song. The UFO Corner song.
Fat on the Moon.
Yeah, Fat on the Moon. Yeah.
We should shoot that into space.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
By the way, after this, there's one Bushido Boulevard question I want to get to because this guy asked it to me.
Should we do mid UFC or UFO Corner or after?
After.
Okay, one more question.
I just don't want to forget this guy's question because he actually, the advice, it's a timeline. He needs the advice quick.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Okay, next question. Does John think this disclosure is legit or just another government psyop to distract from how they're fucking up everything else in the world? From Steven with a PH.
I'm honestly half and half. This could very easily just be an excuse to fucking get more funding for the military. It could be a big distraction from Ukraine. I don't know. I also kind of believe in
I agree with
Project Bluebeam. If you want to look that up on Wikipedia later, but there's I'm honestly half and half on this. I don't know what to think of this. This guy seems legit, but
half and half.
Half and half.
Next question. If he's chosen as humanity's ambassador, how long would it take John Knopf to convince the dude aliens to grease him up like a walrus and commit acts of sexual violence against him? From Nate Yenny, our friend.
Oh, yes. What's up, Nate?
Shout out Nate Yenny.
What's up, Nate?
Annie Yenny and Young Arrow.
Arrow kicks ass. John Yenny, what's up? I honestly think if you're flying around space and going between galaxies, you're probably a sexless society, low key. They probably don't give a shit.
They probably don't.
Yeah, they probably breed through tubes and shit.
No.
Or they've become crazy hedonists and all they care about is fucking.
No, that gets phased out, bro.
Maybe.
You can't focus on wormholes when you're fucking.
I think you need a break from wormholes, and you have to take the edge
boy
off.
hole.
Okay, next question. Ask him what it feels like knowing that he has too much mass to reach the escape velocity necessary to leave Earth's atmosphere. Also, what sort of technological breakthrough does he fantasize about knowing that it isn't even possible to invent the tech that would be absolutely necessary to help someone of his size to escape Earth's gravitational pull? Thanks. My brother Louis said that.
Oh, what's up, Louis?
What's up, Louis?
Hey.
I know Louis listens.
Louis LaFleur's premium quality colon show.
Louis
Check
fatter
it out.
than me.
How dare you say that about my brother? That's not cool.
First off, you insulted him and you interrupted the plug. Say the plug again.
Louis LaFleur's premium quality call-in show, my favorite podcast out there. It's a hilarious show with like super good editing and crazily high, well-produced.
Check out
sketches.
Louis LaFleur on Instagram. He makes really funny videos.
And to apologize for what you said.
No, dude, never, dude.
You're crazy.
No,
That's
dude, I'm
me.
not gonna
You said he's
apologize.
fatter than you?
He's fatter than me.
You're fatter than him.
No.
Yeah.
How tall is he?
Hey, he's fatter than you on Jupiter.
How tall is he?
Let me see a picture. Last I saw, he was pretty chunky.
Well, you're fatter. And also, he isn't a member of the show where your fatness is like a running joke. Now he's a civilian. He's like a non.
I'm doing
he's not
this.
a
This is like
Haywatch.
I'm going to be tried at the Hague for targeting civilians on this.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. So, what was the question? What do you feel about it being too fat to get sucked up? Or
The technology required and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Fucking, it's.
You've been stumped.
I've been
Next
stumped.
question from Yarmos.
Love you, Yarmos.
Love Yarmos. I called Yarmos hammered last weekend.
Yeah.
I was on a crazy bender that ended in me owing like 5 apologies. And one of my Yarmos was cool about it, but I called him hammered and we talked. He's moving to LA, and I was
he's the
pitching
man.
him my art ideas.
I'm sure he loved that.
Yeah.
He was. It was like one of those. He was like, Jesus Christ! Like I can't. Like I was a fan of this guy.
It's like Tony. It's like Tony Soprano calling Tony B when he's like, "I'm going to get a smoothie," and he goes, "Yeah, that's great. You deserve it." Just waiting to go back to bed.
Perfect. Okay, you're almost this question. Being that John is a violent racist with eyes full of wonder.
Yeah. Wow, I'm going to put that on my obituary.
Violent racist with eyes full of wonder.
Being that John is a violent racist with eyes full of wonder.
Yeah.
When it comes to the different types of aliens, which flavor does he think is more of a threat? Extraterrestrial or illegal?
Illegal.
Wait, what?
So he's asking, are like actual aliens more of a threat or illegal aliens more of a threat?
I mean, if you want to get technical about it, like fucking.
Because he's saying John's a racist.
Dude, we don't know what kind of bad hombres are coming over that border. And aliens, we know they would have killed us already if they wanted to kill us, you know?
Yeah.
Here's a Travis Walton question.
Oh, shit, yeah.
If John is in the same situation as Travis Walton, what changes? And why is it just a lot more gay sex with the ETs? From Chad.
Well,
I can't believe how many responses this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's like
it keeps going.
10 more.
Jesus
Let's rapid fire.
Yeah, it's fucking gay sex.
What would you
apparently
do?
there was a chick in that one, but there was a chick alien.
What would you do though if you were Walton? Like, how would you?
If I was Walton, I mean, like he was fucking freaking. He was like a hillbilly in the '70s, dude.
How are you convincing the world?
I'd probably be like, I'd probably just like not let them take me somewhere.
Okay.
Because that was his mistake.
Next question. What are the chances that the UFOs are demonic rather than extraterrestrial?
100%.
100%. Next question. Can aliens promote my show on August 11th with the headliner Shane Moss at the Zoetic Theater in Hamilton?
Well, he just got you to do what he wanted.
Good.
No,
Good
that's a
job.
friend of the show. He does like all the good photoshops.
What's his name?
Okay, cool.
Mike
Okay.
Solo.
Okay,
Cool.
yeah.
He's a funny comedian. He's a friend of the show, and he does like the best. Great. He's like always
Where's
doing.
he based?
Canada. So the shows, I don't know. This must be in Canada. Zoetic Theater in Hamilton, August 11th.
Let's go, Mike.
There's a couple Canadian comics that I think are fans of the show. I think Ben Bankus is a fan of the show.
Shout out Bankus.
Shout out Bankus.
Next question. Hypothetical question for John's UFO Corner.
Yeah.
How would John go about convincing his newfound alien buddies to overthrow the world governments and install Joseph R. LaFleur as Emperor of the world?
As it should be.
And why must Devan be a sacrifice for this to occur? And I don't have a name. I forgot to put a name on that one.
Dude, honestly, Devan, you wouldn't be cool with that?
If I what? If I
You died.
So Joey can president of the world.
So Joey could be president.
Think about how many people he would save.
So Joey could be president of the world. Why would I?
Well, I mean, think about how many people you would save.
I better be alive to see Joey be president.
He'll be alive in our
Why
hearts,
would I want
buddy.
that? No, I would be selfish. I'd be like, no, if I can't see it,
No,
it's
I would
not
never.
happening.
I would never sacrifice.
Joey
you
wouldn't
guys.
want. Joey wouldn't take office if it meant me dying. I hope.
I would never. I would say, first of all, I don't want office.
Oh, you'd throw.
But
the
if I
crown.
did want office, I would say no, thank you, not for Devan.
Yeah.
Not for Devan, my best friend. I don't think so.
Thank you, Joey.
You're welcome. Okay, but the other part of the question was, how would you convince aliens to put me in position? To
I would
be
get you at like 25 White Claws deep and then have them call you.
Perfect answer. Okay, here's one. Does John keep the little alien from Men in Black shoved up his ass from Wheelchair Pat?
The one that's in the head? No.
No, maybe. I don't know which one he meant. There's a lot
I
of
think
little
that's the
aliens.
littlest alien in the movie. No, I don't keep him in my ass.
Shout out Wheelchair Pat.
In what?
Men in Black, there's little
Oh,
aliens.
the one in the cockroach guy.
Okay, next question. I'm going to rapid fire. John, do you think the reason for cattle mutilations could be the fact that the stone ape theory is correct and aliens are examining cows to understand how this creature could create a fungi that we then consumed, causing the rapid brain growth compared to other primates from Luke Blackmore?
I think cattle mutilation's bullshit, but yeah. Why would they leave the cow here?
Why would they?
They would just take the fucking cow.
Vaporize the cow.
Yeah.
I guess maybe they don't care if we catch them.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
But so I do see if the stone ape theory were true and magic mushrooms, made primates evolve more rapidly, and I'm investigating the species, I would go like, why was the cow? But also those
because the cow shit, the mushrooms grow.
Well, also no, that's just fucking fertilizer. Like they also grow without cow shit.
I think the stone ape theory is just hippie bullshit. But yeah,
So do I. Okay, next question. John is an unidentified faggot object. Not a question from Jacob. John, once the aliens start enslaving us, how would you make your case to be a house slave? That's a good one.
Oh, to be a house slave? I would just hate humans and be like, hey, like I fucking hate these guys, dude. We would be house slaves. You and me.
For aliens?
What if
yes.
they're like, okay, there's
Joey can't be a house. Joey be in the fields like
I'd be
singing
the
songs
worst
and
slave.
shit. Yeah, Joey, dude, Joey.
I'd be
was
a
ODD.
runaway slave. I'd be a runaway.
You'd be Frederick Douglass of fucking alien slaves.
Yeah,
you'd be like giving
But
speeches.
how would you
in
convince
Maryland.
them to get into the house? Because they're like, there's a lot
I'd
of
be
guys.
a good boy, bro.
There's a lot of good boys.
I'd be no.
What are you gonna do?
I'm such a good boy, bro.
What are you gonna
I'd
give
make
us
them
that the
all
other?
their mush all day. I'd make their fucking mush food, and
We have a million guys
I'd
making
be like,
us
look at
mush.
my buddy Devan. Look at him, and I'd be like, he's a
What
good
is
boy
Devin gonna
too.
do for us?
Devin's so good at being docile.
What is he gonna do for us?
How do I
He's not gonna do shit
satisfy
for
the
you,
alien?
runaway slave.
no,
He's
I'm
not gonna do
doing-
shit for you.
I'm
He's
the
gonna do shit-
alien. I'm the alien. What
Devin,
are you gonna do to get into the house?
What am I gonna
I'd
do?
buddy up to them. I'd be
Yeah.
like the house
Yeah.
slave. I'd be like whatever you want, boss man.
Yeah.
To like the big alien.
And
I'd make him tea.
Yeah.
I like. Okay, so they like your tea enough to let you in the house. Okay, almost done. Dear John, if aliens have already established some degree of contact by seemingly surveying us and entering into our atmosphere, why do you believe they would not simply establish contact directly if we already have supposedly recovered their downed aircrafts and possibly organic pilots to those crafts from Joseph Hughes?
I don't think they give a shit about the pilots, number one. Number two, yeah, I just think they don't. I think they really just don't care. I think honestly, okay, if you want my whole fucking theory, so you had all
John
these.
always acts like he's like, dude, I would say a lot, but like,
Okay, no,
people aren't ready
I'm trying
for
to get
it,
rapid fire.
man.
I'm trying to
Like-
rapid fire. Okay, all these crazy UFO abduction stories happened like 30 years after nuclear bombs were detonated on the Earth, right? And that was really easily read from space. And then they just kind of, I feel like there hasn't been a really credible. Correct me if I'm wrong in the fucking comments, but I don't think from what I've seen, there hasn't been a really credible abduction story in the last like 30 years. So I think what happened is second, like, we started detonating nukes, which is a really good way to sense if this is an advanced civilization from outer space. It was probably like a free-for-all, and you had these weird fucking aliens showing up and like kidnapping people and like telling them like, love, like treat the earth well. And then like 30 years later, all of a sudden all the UFO sightings are now like weird military tic tacs and shit that are really interested in our military technology. I think after 30 years, some big advanced fucking alien civilization was like, don't touch these fuckers anymore, we're handling it.
Got it. I mean, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
How many inches of E.T.'s finger could John deep throat while having his fart box tongued by a xenomorph? 5.
A xenomorph? No.
Given the opportunity, next question. Given the opportunity to have a single question answered, what would you ask? And what do you think would be the most challenging aspect of humanity for an ET to understand kind of well?
Probably fucking how gay Devin is.
You'd say, why is Devin so gay?
I'd
That's
be like,
what you
God,
would
why is
say?
Devin so fucking gay? Why has he got to go to the stops every night?
I'd fucking impress the shit out of these aliens.
Oh, you're gonna impress them with what?
I'd fucking.
What would you do with your fucking
like
weird knowledge of odd celebrities?
Yeah, my humor. I'd
They don't understand humor, bro.
Tap dance for him and shit.
They would figure it out. He's like,
I do the Charleston. I'd be like, come on, guys, look at this. Don't kill me. Like, look at me. Hello, my baby.
This one is silly.
Okay, next question. If John claimed he was abducted by aliens, would you and Devin believe him? Also, that fag would definitely moan when he got probed. From Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld? Wow.
Crazy, I didn't verify
I didn't know
if it was
we
the
had
real Jerry.
such a big listener.
I don't remember
That's crazy.
talking like that. And
That's
comedians
cool
in
to know
cars
that
getting
Seinfeld's
coffee.
listening.
He's edgy. Would I believe if John came up to us and was like, dude, like he was dead serious, and he was like, dude, I know this sounds crazy, but I got abducted. What would you say?
Yeah, if I was genuine,
And he was dead serious. He was like genuine.
I was scared.
He was like scared, and like you could tell he wasn't
I'd
joking.
immediately bash him.
Yeah.
And say he's a fucking retard who's fucking, well, what's going on? How much Benadryl did you take?
Right.
Yeah.
I would go straight to Benadryl.
Yeah.
Oh, you think I'm back on the bennies?
I would just say, like, what's
Yeah.
going on with you? What the hell's happening?
And then what if he swore up and down I didn't do any Benadryl? And I was like dead sober. And I was like cogent and I got abducted. And he started giving us facts.
I was out in the desert. I had like 4 hours of lost time.
I would go like this. What do I do? I go, John, just say you're gay. Now you're bringing up aliens into this? You're so afraid of admitting you're gay? Yeah.
Perfect answer. Okay, next one. Oh, two left, I think. John is a UFO hunter but can only search one Uranus. Who's getting colonized? Devin, Joey, or Relapse Richie? Love the show from Bobby Bad News. MMA collectible guy. Look him up on Instagram.
I mean, if I got to do some gay shit, it's going to be done to Richie.
Why?
I don't meet up with Richie and do a podcast every fucking week, so.
Why would you want to do gay stuff to Richie?
Because I don't fucking have to do a podcast with him every week.
Oh, so you like him? Like he's more? It's more exotic. Richie's more exotic.
Richie's going to be traumatized by the things I do to him.
Because
I don't want you. I don't want either you. I don't want either you to be traumatized when you see him.
You don't see him as much, so you'd have a better. You'd be more comfortable, like defiling him.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. Last question. Fucking finally, and I skipped about 20 questions.
It's crazy. It's great. It's nice. That, there's a lot of enthusiasm for really retarded segments that we do.
Last question. Considering a life form from outer space would more than likely be far more technologically advanced, what type of weaponry does John envision they would have? And exactly how long after meeting them would he shove said guns up his giant gay asshole? From American Dream, high five.
I don't know, man. Like they might have shit. Like did you watch that Tucker Carlson interview where he's like, dudes are getting brain damage by getting contact with aliens and shit?
No.
Oh yeah, there's like
I tell you, I get brain damage watching Tucker Carlson. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's probably like some weird shit we can't even fathom, and definitely something I can't shove up my ass.
Can you try to just pontificate?
I mean, what do you want me to? It's like a big dildo. The gun was that what the fans want? They want a big cock that they use to shoot things.
So he gave us to at the end, but there was a real question.
What kind of? I just said it's probably like things that we can't even fathom. It's probably things that just like make you disappear or some shit. Like
they're like fucking flying through like worm. They're going faster. They may have eliminated the need for weapons. Like,
what do you think is like?
Yeah, I'm not even sure aliens have weapons. They might not need anything.
That might
like,
be why
they just
they're
go
so scared.
fast. They know we'll never be able to hit them or anything.
Yeah.
Like speed of light.
Who's to say that if they do have weapons, who's to say that they're advanced? Who's to say they're
Yeah.
not using fucking muskets or like
Yeah.
fucking rocks? They could, you know, what if they like have pots and pans? Like it's like how like the Alamo was one. Or
They might be so scared of us because they literally haven't like done war in like a million years, and they're like, these guys still do war. That's crazy. We don't even kill each other anymore.
I think if they're advanced enough to travel light years,
they may not even understand the concept of violence. That might be a strictly human trait.
No,
well, that was the thing in Arrival where they mistranslate the word tool as weapon because the alien weapons are actually just their tools. But I think like whatever they used to fuel their aircrafts would be enough to wipe out humanity.
You know, you know what's interesting, and this is maybe we don't have time for this really, and maybe I sound idiotic as usual, but if we're admitting aliens exist, it kind of means that like, what the hell? It kind of like God. Are we saying God is for all of us or just human? It kind of cancels.
Jesus is for everybody.
Kind of cancels out God.
No, I think religious people would say
what God create? It's all the universe.
Yeah, he
created
God,
the universe.
yeah, exactly.
Why would he create a bunch of green other ones?
It's part of the universe. He created everything.
Do they believe in God?
No.
What is their Bible? What is their Bible?
They better.
They better. What is with you and your religious bullshit, you retard? You're like the biggest savage I've ever met.
That's a good point. Yeah, because super religious, or like not super religious, it's very common for religious people to be like, if you don't believe, you go to hell.
Yeah.
So how could they believe? Or maybe they would say like, well, aliens.
I'm saying it kind of throws a wrench in religion being
yeah,
very
you're right.
man-made.
You're right, and that's
and we're kind of saying aliens do exist. There is life now. These reports are like, hey, we're not alone. Yeah, we aren't alone.
Yeah,
like,
that's the big thing.
So God created them to no. It's
I mean, it's John's UFO. I agree with you, but John, what is your
very
response?
likely.
That's the thing that people are always like, they're not going to release the UFO information because it means God isn't real. It's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
It means certain
Christians are going to figure out a way to put aliens.
I don't think we really needed a
devout Christians. That does like basically
they're going to evangelize.
It fucks with them.
Yeah, because also they think like Earth is new. Yeah,
how does it not? It fucks
because
the whole
they're
thing
like
up.
they're just going to be like, yeah, Jesus created aliens.
No, because they won't even.
They
reject dinosaurs. They reject dinosaurs. Why would they accept like?
No, they just think dinosaurs were around like 6,000.
They think we were riding them.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the funniest.
They think we were pulling into saloons on Tyrannosaurus Rexes, like, whoo, settle down there, T-Bone.
I mean, that's the dumbest fucking shit. Anyway,
all right, let's get this Bushido Corner question.
Oh yeah, so that was the last one.
All right, one Bushido Boulevard question. By the way, who sent us the shirts? Jason Sheehan?
No. That dude sent us the oranges and the avocados.
Who sent us the shirts with the suicide note? But like, it was a joke.
It was like Paul or something, or Phil.
Paul Moritz or Phil. Fuck, he messaged me. They all get caught in the.
Did he want a shout out?
They all get. No, he messaged me saying I was just joking. I didn't mean for you guys to think
I said that on the last one too. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Let me try to find it. You read the question. I'll try to find it.
Oh yes, it's Paul.
Paul,
thank you for the shirt. I love it.
I
love
oh, that's it. Oh, that's
a couple of them.
He sent some really cool.
A couple really cool
shirts.
shirts. Thank you so much, Paul. And we're sorry that we made fun of your note because we thought you were going to kill yourself, and he was just joking.
That was me, not Devan, and I didn't think you were. I thought it was serious.
Yeah, Joey sent me the message, and I was like, Jesus. And Joey's like, man, is this guy okay?
Also, even if it was serious, God bless you and thank you for being that crazy of a listener.
Yeah, no, truly.
But you're a fan of the show. You know we're going to make fun of you.
I like it. Makes me feel a sense of power to know like that if there's anyone out there we ended the show they would kill themselves.
Yeah.
I love that. I marinate in that. Okay, so this one guy when we do Bushido Boulevard, do they want their names out there?
Dylan. Maybe not.
I'm gonna say first name.
Maybe not.
Just first name.
Just
Dylan.
first name.
Don't know if you guys are still doing Bushido Boulevard. However, I do have a question about life and need some insight. Well, you've come to the right place. 3 absolute retards. Yeah. I just turned 22. I recently had to leave my job as a boilermaker because I began to have serious health issues, heart and neurological complications. Sorry to hear that, buddy. What is a boilermaker?
I talked to this dude on the phone for like 30 minutes.
You did?
Yeah,
What are you doing behind
I was
closed
bored.
doors? You just calling people?
Yeah, he seemed this is the first guy.
What's a boilermaker?
What is a boilermaker?
Boilermaker is
he puts whiskeys into beers.
I don't know, but I've seen pictures of what they do, and they got to crawl into machines. They got to crawl in like big
pipes. It's a fucked job, right?
It's a fucked up thing.
He's
dude.
a machinist of some kind.
Yeah, it's like you're in a big pipe, and you got to crawl in there and like do things.
It's like guys that travel to the center of the earth and shit.
It's the guys they'd hire on Independence Day. To,
okay, yeah. So he began to have serious health issues. I'm a tradesman, and all of my experience lends itself to labor. And now I'm really in a rough patch. My girlfriend wants to move across the country, and I'm dealing with finding a job here in the meantime, and possibly looking for one where we will be moving. Either way, I'm running out of money. Do I do a complete career change? Do I stay in labor and risk injury to myself or others? Maybe go back to college? I'm at a loss. Thanks, guys.
Let Devan go.
You know, I would put your health first. Jobs are bullshit. There's plenty of them out there. I wouldn't feel like your identity is attached to you being a boilermaker or you being into a manual labor person or tradesman. And as good as you may be at it, you have some serious health issues. You're 22. You have a long life to live. You want to give yourself the best chance. I would move with your girlfriend's probably trying to get you to move to fucking keep you alive and
stop you from doing this dangerous job.
Keep you from fucking trying to travel to the center of the earth. And you
Sounds like she loves you.
Yeah, she kind of loves you. She doesn't want you to, have a heart attack as you're trying to like swim in magma. And
it's his job.
Whatever your job is, I don't know what a Boilermaker is.
He works at the final scene of Terminator 2.
He gets boiled alive in magma.
I just picture him with a hard hat on, like swimming through a volcano. I don't know what that is, but buddy, your health comes first. Jobs are bullshit. Money's bullshit. It's just Dave and Buster's life points. We all are under the gun of this ridiculous system we're in. The only thing you have is your internal happiness and your girlfriend and the love you have in your life. And yeah, I think this is the Lord telling you maybe it's time to make a change. And I don't know about college. I don't know if unless you have a specific goal that you need a degree to then have that job, then I would go. If you don't know what you're gonna do in college, or you have no, I wouldn't. Going to college is meaningless. It's actually a terrible idea unless you have to go to then get a job.
Most degrees can't even get you a job.
Most degrees
anymore.
can't. So unless you need this degree to like get a job, we've had engineering friends that have had to go to college to be what they want to be. But just going in general to college, I think that's retarded. I would do a career change. I mean, I don't know what you make. I mean, maybe you're like, oh fuck, I make like, 6 figures and, but yeah, do you want to live? It's your health comes first. And, I would move and get some greener pastures in your life.
First, are you done?
Yeah.
First thing I would recommend is looking into like a big workers' comp lawsuit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, if you can cash in on that, do it and fuck everybody. If that's an option, do it. Take the money, use it to move with your girlfriend to get like a nice situation going, and then use that extra money to learn a new thing that doesn't risk your health. So whatever it is, I don't know you well enough, but maybe you can dig into some other kind of technology, learn some other thing that doesn't require like dangerous positions that could affect your heart and stuff. So do that. There's a lot of ways to learn. I don't know if you're interested in it, but if you wanted to learn like computer technology, there's a lot of ways to do it. You're clearly a smart guy. You probably could. And yeah, eat your girlfriend's pussy because she sounds nice.
She sounds nice. You're 22, too.
And you're 22.
Kid,
you're
man.
22.
That's so fucking young. When I was 22, I had nothing going for me.
When I was 22, I wasn't like, man, my career might be changing. I mean, I had nothing. My career? Are you kidding me? I was thinking about if I should get the number 5 or the number 6 at Jack in the Box. I was thinking about any.
Make sure you live as long as possible.
Yeah, it's all about living. So, if this job's affecting your health, focus on that. And you might make a little less money, but you'll figure it out. Yeah. And you have incredible skills if you are good at that. That's a skill set that you could then take into maybe you train people. I don't know.
Sure, that's a great idea.
Become not an apprentice, but like become a guy that like a
journeyman,
a journey. Yeah, I don't know what they do, but like you could even make extra money going on task rap. You go set up retards fucking desks and shit, show up to their house and some pussy with his Asian wife, you set up his dresser,
mount his TV for him.
This guy sounds above that, but yeah, he could be a mentor to apprentices.
Saying, like, less strenuous job, you may have to do some odd jobs for a while, but it'll work out.
Also, don't be
intimidated. You have great experience.
Don't be intimidated by computers if that's an option for you, because I know people that don't know shit about computer technology that took like an 8-month class and instantly got a 6-figure job.
Same. Yes, there's never underestimate. If you have a brain for whatever you do and it's in engineering in any way, or you have to deal with, you could learn how to work on a computer and you could make a pretty damn good living quick.
Yeah.
I mean, one of our best friends, I just met with the Department of Defense because. Don't say his name or anything about him, but because he.
Why can't I say his name, dude?
That's him. I never thought that guy had a brain for computers or anything like that.
Hell yeah! I was like, who doesn't listen?
And out of nowhere, he like buckled down and went to school and got like a thing in computer science, and he's fucking killing it, and now he's making, weapons to bomb Yemeni weddings. So
one of my favorite people, by the way.
The best guy.
Always something out there. And yeah, never underestimate your abilities, and you'll be fine, dude. Just focus on your health. You don't need to. I don't know what you're doing. What Boilermakers are.
Also, last piece of advice: stop asking retards for advice.
And also that, like, don't go off us. What are you kidding me?
Yeah, are you nuts?
But yeah, it'd be fun to kind of like permanently maneuver your life from a.
That's my best advice.
I find it amusing. Like, if your life gets even worse, give us an update.
How good.
Tell us how bad our advice was.
You're done crawling through hot vents and shit. How could it get worse?
How could it get worse? Come on.
Your heart stops ticking in a hot vent?
Yes, fucking. What's that? What was that movie? The Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they go to the center of the
or
earth.
the core.
The core. Yeah, you're living. You're a character in the core. You're having heart issues. Get the fuck out of it.
Eckhart in the core.
Yeah, in the core.
That movie fucking kicks ass.
We're gonna watch the core tonight.
I would love to. I love that movie.
All right. Thank you so much for listening, folks. Thank you for bearing with us on our 100th episode. I know that wasn't the typical Hate Watch episode. I know it was a very polarizing episode for people. I think people either really liked it, people hated it. I completely understand hating it. That was not a typical Hate Watch episode. It was just... it was schizophrenic to watch. Like watching us argue and then an old argument and then half clip. It was bizarre, but I think it was a good encapsulation of the insanity that goes on here.
I thought I was going to get fucking cooked in the comments, by the way.
Well, you cooked yourself so bad they didn't even want to throw anything.
No, they were like, I got a lot of messages like, dude, I love Joey, but I'm so disappointed. So what I did was I did this huge, insane libertarian anti-government mandates argument, and then all the guys that disagreed with me were like, I love Joey, but Jesus, I can't believe he defended government mandates. So I said a lot of retarded shit, and Devan said even more retarded shit.
No, I was completely correct, and everyone agreed with me, as usual.
Anyway, folks. Should we do another hour?
We're a week went by. You're still refusing.
I'll say that I made a pedantic point, and I was like obsessed with semantics, and I was being argumentative, and I'm not passionate about any of the things that I said. I'm just playing devil's advocate because I know Devan is unable to articulate like a real logical argument. So I was just like, let me troll him. And then I responded in one of the comments with my defense.
This is pathetic.
And so John's a massive cuck for Devan. He's like, oh, let me just suck Devan. She's like, dude, fucking Devan. Like,
I guess you're calling all the listeners massive cucks.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, a lot of them messaged me and agreed with me. They're like, dude, I disagree with both of you, but Devan just wasn't getting what you were saying.
You weren't saying anything.
I was making a non-point, but you weren't understanding. You thought I was making a point.
Yeah, because when you argue nothing, it's somebody thinks you're making a point about
saying the government should stop doing mandates. So I was against.
That's not what you were
I was like, the government.
We can't. Episode 100 all over again.
Sorry, guys. I can't believe I even started it. Anyways. Sorry about the last argument, and sorry for just trying to do another one. I have ODD. I have a real problem. Okay. I've got a real issue with my brain.
Joey. We love you. God bless you all. God bless you all.
We love you.
We love you all. Joey R. LaFleur on Instagram. John Badman on Instagram. Who gives a shit, man?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Go see about my Instagram.